Hi, so I don't know how well you know me, but I have an intense aversion to buying anything that I feel like I can make myself. And I saw these really cute boxes that you like tuck into your bookshelf, and they look like little worlds. Like I've seen some that look like a little bookshop down an alley or a little cherry blossom street in Japan, and they're so cute. And so I decided I could probably make that. And I'm gonna try and do an Artemis Fowl setting. Spoiler alert, between the time that he is dead and brought back, so with all the pretty orange roses in the Fowl Manor garden. End of spoiler. And we'll see how it goes. I've got tools. Oh, there we go. That seems safe. Cut away from you. Is there a way to lock this? I know I'm giving everybody so much confidence in me. I don't think I was even using the short side. Alright, so edges are clean. The top of the box obviously was flaps. And I could have, you know, like taped them in place like the other side's really secure. But they got like, I don't know, I just didn't think they were the most secure thing ever. So I'm gonna cut a big flat single piece and attach it to this side. And then I was gonna coat the entire outside in duct tape, but I can't find my duct tape. So I have like this double-sided office tape, which I'm not gonna coat it because this is obviously a lot thinner than duct tape, but I figure like it has a little wax peel on the outside, so I'll just get it as tight as I can, and then this will also be good because later obviously I'm probably not gonna want the outside to look like that. Even if it isn't a bookshelf, there's still obviously going to be some visible parts. So I'll be able to peel the top wax layer off and hopefully also use this to add something to the outside. So making compromises already, but they're compromises that might have a payoff. Perfect! I've put a shirt on. I've been on a walk. The box is now a solid box that can fit on a bookshelf. Gotta say things to the camera because my voice is hard to hear anyway. So now it's time to start on more artsy things. So here's the tower that's going to stay under half of it. The idea, I think at this point, let me hold it with my feet, is that it's going to be like up on a hill. And then I'm going to kind of paint the other half of the tower into the wall. Because I think, I thought about it and I feel like that's going to be, not a more, I don't know, realistic, I guess, depth-wise, than I thought about like making a curved tower. But then I feel like that would just look like half a curved tower, whereas this might look more like a tower. I don't know. That's going to go about there. And then along the back, you're going to be able to see Fowl Manor in the distance. And I got my little measurements and sketch, and that's awful, but it helps with the measurements. And I think I am using the graphic novel Fowl Manor as the reference. Alright, so here is the Fowl Manor sketch. I took a couple levels out of the graphic novel version of the manor, but I still kept like all the big elements. And obviously it looks really rough, but I am going to paint over it, so hopefully I've decided not to worry about it, even though these kind of look like worms on strings more than trees. Yeah. So I don't know why I thought I needed to cut it out. I thought like, oh, it's gonna be easier to cut out and then paint instead of paint and then cut out, because I was dumb and I did it on a sketchbook page and I said I'm not sketching this again. But I'm feeling like that was kind of a mistake. But once again, let's just cover all our mistakes with paint. Oh goodness, we're rolling. But I am pretty happy with it so far. It's very yellowy, but I don't hate it. Alright, well now I've got it pinned with a pair of scissors, but there's the finished product. I didn't go too hard on like the grass because I figured it's gonna be covered for the most part by the tower. And then I didn't really add any colors to the garden because I really want the orange roses in the front to stand out. I've made an absolute mess and listened to a lot of true crime, and I think I'm going to clean up my brushes and call it a night. Psych, it's turned into a painting party. And Sims, apparently.
Yes, sir.
The paint party has expanded.
Who are you talking to?
My phone. I have these old lights that used to hang in my room. So they will be going through that hole in the top so they can be stars.
Pass me that light blue, or are you using the light blue? Light blue? Like in the thing. Oh, thank you.
Hi. So, it's like 2:30 a.m. That paint party got out of hand fast. I invited one of my sisters in because I had a bunch of extra paint. I felt bad wasting it, and I was like, come paint a picture with the excess that I already poured out of the tubes. And then another sister joined, and then my brother joined, and now it's 2:30 a.m. All fun times. I do not regret it, even for a second. It was so much fun. But because of that also, I wasn't really able to show you the progress. So here's what we have so far. Get it into the light. You can see Fowl Manor in the background. It looks a little wonky in this shot. It doesn't look as wonky in person, I promise. It's so much cooler in person. And then obviously the tower. We're gonna get a hill under the tower to secure it a little more, and so there's not a crack down the center of it. And also to have the orange roses on. And I found tissue paper that I keep for like giving presents. I have a whole stash of, I'm a bit of a hoarder. Craft hoarder. But the tissue paper it was white, and it's for presents. And it's just part of my gift wrapping stash under my bed. And I was like, I can color this blue, and it could be the night sky. So, hold up. It's on. There it is. Ooh. Honestly, lame. It looks so much cooler in person. There we go. There it is, full night effect without me shining another light into it. And I think that is cool. Okay. that's what we have so far. There's gonna be another hill with the orange roses. So, weird angle. It's been a week or two. It's been a minute. It's been a little bit. And the unfinished box was just kind of, I already put it on my shelf as if it was part of it, but it's still unfinished. As you can see, it doesn't have the hill or the orange rose spiral. And that's because I was spending a while to kind of research, you know, how to make the orange roses. And that's my brother playing guitar, by the way. I just feel like there's a lot of arts and crafts. There's a lot of arts and crafts that are in my wheelhouse, and making little tiny orange rose bushes is not one of them. It's something I've learned to accept. So I finally caved, and everything else in the box is stuff I already had, or stuff that I made out of like garbage I already had because I'm a hoarder. But I caved, and I just recently bought off Etsy some little orange paper roses and little and little like paper rose leaves. I'm gonna twist those together into rose bushes and twist them into a spiral. So I bought that, and then I also bought today, I'm gonna use some like green ribbon to give some texture to the grass, I'm hoping. And then the outside of the box is getting gold wrapping paper, but these were both Dollar Tree finds, so they were both $1. I wanted kind of like a flat gold, and they had a flat silver, but they only had a textured gold, so we take what we get, and it's a nice gold. It's good. And then this is gonna be the little hill. I've made a little 1.5 guide and I'm gonna mark that so I know where to fold, so it folds straight around the edges. But I'm not gonna film that because I bet it's gonna go awful, but it's gonna help. Ooh, gold boy. I'd say the phrase that the Artemis Fowl fans would know, but I would butcher the Latin pronunciation. Check this out. How cute! Orange roses and the rose leaves came in, and all that's left is assembly. I'm on the floor like this because I'm also watching true crime while I do this. Pardon the mess, but I did not know what mulberry paper was. I was like, oh, well, paper, and if it's really, but they had like the look I was going for. So I was like, oh, paper, and then if it's like really delicate, I'll just be, you know, careful with it, because this is like, it's what I wanted. But they're actually like, they feel really durable, and they're just so well made. I got them from Simply Sarah Floral on Etsy, and I'm in love. That's so cute. That's so nice. Stop focusing on my face. I want it to focus on the flowers. How do I get it to focus on the flowers? They're so cute. I started with taking, you know, just one flower and then wrapping leaves around it and trying to make it look like a bush. And then I just wasn't having great success with that. So I wrapped a bunch of flowers together, more spread out, and have been adding leaves. And I like, look at that. Look at the size. It's gonna be so cute. I don't know, I'm just so excited. The spiral's coming along and I am in love. All right, I am out of leaves, so this is as big as the spiral is getting. I can kind of maneuver it some and fluff it and spread it to make it look bigger maybe, but I don't think we can go much bigger with how narrow that is. I think I'm gonna have it come like up onto the sides a little bit. But I also have realized that I don't know. I never thought out how I was gonna attach it, so gotta find some way to make it stick. And here she is, finished and beautiful. Whoop. Let's turn on the stars. I present to you Before Dawn at Fowl Manor. It is mostly held on, but you can see some double-sided tape, some glue. It's not held on well, so I need to be careful with it.